Hey, what's up everyone? Ronco Pop back here, and I haven't done a drawing video for a little bit, so I thought I'd do that today. Christmas is right around the corner, so why not draw a little Jack Skellington, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I have a little reference here that I've pulled up off the internet. I've already taken the time to do my layout here. Layout is kind of at least for me, the hardest part to get down, getting the proportions right, the pose, all that good stuff. So I already have that taken care of. I'm going to drop the opacity down a little bit here, make a new layer, and choose black. Use my regular studio brush pen, which I've done some own modifications to it, but nothing crazy. And we'll get to it. As you can see on the screen there, I got a little promo image. I don't know if it looks great or not, just something I threw up there because my comic book, The Amazing Red Bee, I am working on that right now. If you've seen any of my cartoonist vlogs, I'm working on The Amazing Red Bee. Be crowdfunding it on Kickstarter early 2023, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But anyways, back to Nightmare Before Christmas. Like I said, I haven't seen this in a while. I'm going to create a new layer here. I create new layers all the time, and that way it makes it a little bit easier to delete other lines. So I don't have to worry about, redraw this here. I don't have to worry about kind of like erasing perfectly among the lines. That doesn't make any sense. Erasing perfectly like between lines and everything. I can just erase kind of haphazardly because it is on another layer, so it makes it a little bit easier. A little tip there if you're new to Procreate. Of course, I'm not the master of Procreate, but it is a fun tool that I have been getting used to, and I keep going back and forth between Procreate and, man, I cannot draw these bony fingers right for the life of me right now. What was I saying? I keep going back and forth between Procreate and Clip Studio Paint. I do like Clip Studio Paint. It has a lot of extra features that I think are great for making comic books. But I've just gotten really used to drawing in Clip Studio Paint that, I don't know, I just gotten used to drawing, and it just seems much more fluid for me to draw my pages in Clip Studio Paint, even if I can't do gradients or don't have super easy easy ways to do panels. It does make it easier when you are comfortable with the program though. So I'm sticking with Clip Studio Paint, and because I've been on the search for more brushes. There's this artist called what's his name? Ateo Manera, something like that. I get some of his brushes all the time, and I've been using speed lines in The Amazing Red Bee and my other comic book that I'll be publishing through my website on Webtoons and Top Us is called Madcap Wrestling. It's basically Dragon Ball Z meets WWE, professional wrestling. Been using a lot of speed lines, especially in that one because that's like a fighting book. And speed lines can be difficult in Procreate because you have to set the perspective, and so you just have to go off your perspective. And if you want thick speed lines, you basically have to make your brush really big or go over the speed lines multiple times. But there are tools out there like people's brushes, and so I've been searching around for new brushes. And I found a couple different ones on Etsy, I think it was, just recently. So hopefully I'm going to put those to the test soon and see how that works out for an easier way of making speed lines. So you see what I mean here? Like, you can just use this on another layer, and then you can just willy-nilly go in here. Whoops, that was on the other layer, wasn't it? Boom, and there we go. And then I'll just merge these two layers down, just like that. Boom. There we go. All right. I don't know about you, but in my drawings, I kind of jump all over the place. I'm going to make my line a little bit bigger there. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, I really liked it. I haven't seen it in so long though, so I did have to get some reference for this because I have no idea, no idea what. I knew he had the skeleton head, right? But just I totally forgot he had these little lines on his face. I'll have to watch it again. Maybe I'll watch it the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve. Maybe that should be a new tradition. I don't know. Do you watch any type of movies or any type of stuff, shows before any holidays, namely Christmas, since we are just a few days away here? Or actually, when this goes up, I'm probably going to post this video. See here, watch. I'm going to do a new layer there. That way, I don't have to worry about erasing through that line or that arm there. I can just make this here, and when I come back to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, traditional watchings. Do you watch anything? This is probably going to go live day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve. One thing I do watch is the Die Hard movie. I've watched that a few times, a few years now in the past. I watch it on Christmas Day, Die Hard. There's that eternal question, right, of is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And I am in the camp that, yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Alright. Was it the Boogeyman or... Yeah, I think his name was the Boogeyman, right? In Nightmare Before Christmas. I remember that character. Whoops. I remember that character. See how easy it is just to erase this now? I can just erase this because it is on a different layer. But my favorite song, I mean probably most people's favorite song on Nightmare Before Christmas is that main one when they're all, something's wrong with Jack, something's wrong with Jack. So, go back to this layer, erase these lines here. Makes it super easy, don't have to worry about erasing the other one. Erase that, erase this. Another reason to do this character, because he is kind of easy, you know, once you get the proportions down, once you get the pose down of what you want to do. What layer am I on? I'm going to do this on a new layer here. Once you get the proportions and what you want to do here, it's fairly easy because it's basically a stick figure, right? Stick figure, just bones, basically. And I don't know, I may erase that little corner there. But yeah, we're coming along here nicely. Oh, what did I do? Why did I have that bow tie in front of his arm there? So I'll fix that here. Let's see, which layer am I on here? Let's do it on this layer here. I think I erased the wrong one. But again, that's why it makes it easy when you draw on different layers. You can just simply erase the right part that you want to erase. That didn't look too great, but I'll have to fix that right there. I don't know. Are you watching this right now, and do you find this helpful? I am kind of steadily making my way towards 100 subscribers on this YouTube channel. So thank you very much if you've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. But if you have subscribed, or even if you haven't subscribed but you are watching these videos, yeah, what videos are you interested in? Like, are you liking these videos? I know I've posted all kinds of stuff. I've posted my comic book showdown, which I haven't posted a new one yet. I have a couple ideas of what I want to do next for that. But yeah, what kind of videos? What if you've subscribed to this channel? What kind of videos have you watched that have said, oh yeah, I want to subscribe to this channel? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, let's get into this present here. I'm drawing this on a new layer once again. And present's kind of funky. I'm gonna, because I don't want to use it like... It works because it's Nightmare Before Christmas that I'm using total weird perspective on this. If this was a different type of drawing or different type of movie or whatever, it might not work, but I think it works because, like I said, Nightmare Before Christmas, super abstract kind of characters and designs. And so here, go in and erase this. And I guess because, as you can see, this is all on the same layer, doesn't make it super difficult to erase. You just have to take you a little bit more time. Sometimes it is easier to draw on those other layers, though, so you can just quickly erase what you want to erase. Alright. What was I talking about? Let's see. Erase these here. But here, you see, this makes it super easy again. Erase these, don't have to worry about erasing any of the finger lines. And yeah, we're good. See, Christmas movies. Oh, another thing I watch is the Peanuts specials. If you've seen my Charlie Brown, well, not my Charlie Brown, but my Peanuts Charles Schultz museum trip that I took. Man, when did I take that? I think I've taken it. It's been a year or two now. I can't remember now. But it's been gaining traction the last few weeks. I think because Charles Schultz, it would have been his 100th birthday, so a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of stuff going on about it there. But yeah, one thing I do watch a lot is those Peanuts holiday specials. The Thanksgiving one is pretty good, and so I watched that one. Oh, the Halloween one is probably my favorite, with Linus waiting for the Great Pumpkin. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And then of course the Peanuts Christmas special. When I was at the museum, that was very interesting that they talked about that. I probably had heard it before, but they wanted to make sure they used kid actors for the voices and not like adults playing as kids. I guess Charles Schultz was pretty adamant about that because he wanted it to be and to sound authentic. So that was kind of cool. What's really neat about that is basically his control over that. Like, as a creator, you want to have, creative control over your creations, basically. And for him to have that was, pretty awesome and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very inspiring, I guess. 'Cause you don't want to give up that creative control of something you've created and have, like, executives or whoever telling you what you can and can't do with your own stuff. Alright, so we got that there. Now let's draw Jack Skellington's head. Excuse me. His neck is probably not as long as it is in the movie, but that's okay. And then, now if it was perfect circle, that'd make it super easy, because you could just do your little trick of holding down your finger on the screen, making it a perfect circle. Or if you're not making a perfect circle, but you need an oval, you just leave your pin on the screen and it makes a nice oval like this. Hold on, let me do this over again. Wow. There we go, an oval there. But yeah, it is not. Jack Skellington has this kind of weird oblong shape. Oh, but he does have these kind of ovalish type eyes, so we can do that. I learned this trick from BJ Dell. Kind of, instead of doing one loop here, you kind of see how you have that little bubble right there in the middle, because I don't know about you, but my hand, I have a heavy hand when I draw a lot of times. But if you swoop around your oval a couple of times and kind of loosen up your grip on your pencil, you don't get that. But that eye does not look the same size. So I'm going to go like that. This one looks about right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'll do his little nostrils. I'm not going to do super perfect ovals on these just because it gives a little bit more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Of a, not whimsical, what am I looking for? It gives it a little bit more of a real feel to it, if that makes any sense. Sometimes you want things looking really precise, and other times you don't. You want it to look a little bit more. There's a word. I'm searching for a word that I can't think of right now. But there is a word. Yeah, so you want it just to look a little more real. I'm just going to stick with real. Alright, so Jack Skellington has these little... Are these supposed to be stitches? I have no idea. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen this movie. And I'm being not super precise with these, again, because why should you? It's Jack Skellington. Doesn't have to look super pretty. That looks good. I like that. Alright, let's get these cat eyes right here. And again, see, it's kind of misshapen a little bit. But I think that adds to it. Whoops, why did that do that? Oh, because I'm on the other layer. Scoot those all together again. Put the cat eyes there. Boom, there we go. Looking good, looking good. Let's finish this hand over here. And then we can get into coloring this. It is just black and white stripes. But I think I'm not gonna make it super... I'm not gonna make it super black. Like, I'm not gonna make it just straight black. I'm gonna make it like probably like charcoal. And what I'm going to do too is, because I wanted to try this with the Procreate 5.3. You can do. I'm gonna do underneath. Create a new layer underneath. And I set this layer to reference. And I don't do this a lot in the comic books I draw, just because there are little spots that don't get fully colored. But because this is just a sketch or a small drawing here, I'm going to set this, and I'm going to pick let's go with blue here, and I'm going to go with that. Pretty dark, but still light enough to see. And I'm going to try this new dropper tool. I mean, I think there were tools, you could do this in... before Procreate 5.3 you could do it, but supposedly it's supposed to be better in this one. So I'm going to drop it here and then continue filling, tap that, and then you can just tap, 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 tap. And yeah, there you go, you're done. And like I said, the reason I don't do that on my comic books, oh, I forgot to draw those in there. Let's do those there. Continue filling, tap, whoops. Okay, there we go. We're done there. Let's see if you have any spots in here. Oh, it looks like it got pretty much everything. And you can see if you drop the opacity, I put it on the wrong layer too. Bummer. Oh well. I'm gonna leave it. If I put it on this layer here, change it to this white here. Continue filling, tap the eyes there. That'll work there. And change this pin. This is just another studio pin, but I've dropped down the setting to make it a smooth line, so it makes it very much easier and much looser, so I can just scribble in colors that I want really fast. Okay, let's do a different color white. I mean, I could use a regular plain white, but I wanted to change it to this. And do that. And now for the teeth, we'll do regular white here. Boom, boom, boom. Do the neck. We're all done there. Oh, forgot his bony hands, didn't we? Let's do that. Continue filling. Makes it super easy. You don't have to keep dragging your pen across the tablet just to fill in those colors. So that's not bad. And what I'm going to do is, let's see, let's do a kind of a greenish present. Oh, what happened? Why did it do that? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer, that's why. Boom, continue filling. And I'm going to use a reddish bow, kind of a deep dark red there. That works. Oh, look, neat. I didn't have to redo it. I still stayed on continue filling. And now I hit the check mark. Nice. See, I learned something new. Look, these videos come in useful. All right. And we're going to erase this here. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I don't think I finished my thought, but I don't use the reference and fill in on my comics. I usually use the marquee tool to outline everything and then fill it in that way, just because I don't want any spots to have like little specks of white in them that might be missing, because if the black lines of your inks do have like a little gap in them that the color fill doesn't reach, you're gonna have that white spot there. So I just do everything by hand that way. Did I not do that right? I don't think I did. Alright, there we go. So we got that. And now let's add some lines. Let's do, I think I filled those wrong, but okay, let's do that. Let's fill those back in. I picked the wrong gray for his fingers, because those should match his skull. Duh. Who says duh anymore? Oh my goodness. Showing my age. Anyways, let's finish up this. We will pick, let's change it again. And yeah, we're going to keep that there. And what we're going to do is just make these long, whoops. So I guess I'll have to draw over that. Oh, that's why. See, I messed it up. You're watching me as I do this. So I'll have to do it over. It's okay to make mistakes. What did Bob Ross call them? I think happy accidents or something like that. Actually, I like the way that's looking, actually, right there. Kind of crinkles in the lines to kind of follow the material. Not too bad, not too bad. Making some sound effects as you draw, because that's what you do. If you've seen my most recent cartoonist vlog, been watching My Hero Academia lately. I watched the first season years ago, but I never got into it again until recently. Alright, so make a new layer under here. We're going to go back to blue. We're going to kind of do a background like that. Continue filling back here. And just above that, undo this reference here and make let's do like a hazy, cloudy type of thing here. Oh, let's do this one. Sometimes I just goof around with these and just like, oh, what does this brush do? Let's see what it does. Make the brush a little bit bigger. That's not bad. Kind of drop the opacity on that. Oh, look, I'm on the wrong layer again. What is wrong with me? Can't do this today. And then I'll drop the opacity on that. Yeah, that's not bad. Kind of like that. I did forget to fill this in though, so fill it back. Whoops. There we go. That works. Boom. And there we go. Jack Skellington on this Christmas Eve. Well, at least when I'm uploading this. Alright, finish this off with a little Ronco Pop signature, and we're gonna get out of here. Wow, my stomach just growled, and this microphone is pretty close to me, so I'm not sure. The microphone might even pick that up. And there we go. Let's close this. Oh, come on, buddy. Close. Close for me. Close. Close. You see what I have to deal with? This is crazy. Jeez Louise. That took long enough. I'm not going to edit any of this out, too. So you're getting this drawing straight from the noggin, or I takes mine to the head. Do you guys ever watch that Boondocks cartoon? It wasn't anime. It was a American cartoon based off the comic strip The Boondocks. But anyways, I'm babbling. I just signed this. Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.